So in this lecture, we'll be taking a look at validation in action. The first thing that we'll be doing is using HTML5 attributes, and we'll be making sure that all these fields are provided by the user. So username is a required field, email is a required field, and bio as well is a required field. Now you'll notice that for email, we are making use of a special type called email. So this ensures that the value that's entered in this text box is a valid email format. And then we have obviously the text area, which has this required attribute. So using the required attribute, if the user tries to leave the text area blank, then it will be validated on the client side itself, and the user will be asked to provide the details. So that is something which HTML5 is doing. Now, with respect to PHP, we'll be going to our app.php file, and here we'll be ensuring that all these values that we have, or the variables that we have, are not empty. So that's the first prerequisite. So we'll see in this way, if not empty, and then we'll have the variable names inserted, and we'll make use of the AND operator, and the same thing will be used for user mail, and we'll also have it for bio, and we'll be including it inside this. So if user has provided all these details, then only the data will be shown to the user. Now one more thing that we have to take care is that the bio text area might contain some HTML code, and in order to ensure that it does not have any JavaScript based malicious code inside it, we'll make use of a function provided by PHP, that is HTML special chars. And what it does is it basically encodes the whole thing. So if your input is having some kind of HTML code inside it, that will not be rendered as HTML, but it will be rendered as text. So let's go ahead quickly and take a look at this whole validation that we have now in place. So this is the form that we have as of now, and if I do not enter anything and just go ahead and press submit, you'll notice that the HTML5 validation kicks in. So here it's asking me to enter the data, then only it will be posting it back. So here I'll be opening the console as well. Let's preserve the log, and now that I have to enter the data, I'll be providing some value over here like this. Let's now try it with email. I try to submit it. It says please fill out this field. Now let's just enter anything into it, and here you can see that it says that you need to enter a valid email ID format. So again, if I try doing that, you will see please include an @ in the email address. So that's also checking it at the client end itself. So I am having the email ID now, and then we have bio. Now if I have to enter anything over here, let's have a paragraph tag and type bio inside it. So this is basically an HTML text. Now if I submit this, you'll notice that the data is now coming up, and here the bio field, as you can see, is being shown as plain text only. So that's how we sanitize the HTML input, and that's how we do the validation using the client end as well as the server side. So on the server side, we are just checking for the values over there. So name and email and bio needs to be there, and if bio field might contain HTML, then we are making use of HTML special chars to sanitize that thing, and then only we are showing it to the user. Otherwise, user will simply receive the same blank form which they got when they first visited the page. So that's how we do validation using HTML5 and PHP.